They just don't make them like they used to.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
I remember hearing that phrase all the time as a kid, and it would piss me the hell off. Every older person I would talk to would say that about some aspect of pop culture that I liked at the time. The music wasn't good enough, the movies weren't as good, video games weren't as good. Shuddy. The 2000s had bangers. Lord of the Rings trilogy was released. Harry Potter, Avatar, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dark Knight, R.I.P. Heath, you are my favorite Joker still. Spider-Man trilogy, Shrek, Star Wars Episode 3, The Chronicles of Narnia, love it or hate it, made a ton of money. Up, Iron Man. In the music world, we had Foo Fighters, Green Day, Linkin Park, Chester's the Goat, The Killers, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco. Creed was at their peak. In video games, we had the original Xbox with Halo 1 and 2. The Xbox 360 with game chats were nuts. We had the GameCube and the Wii with so many bangers on those. Your Zeldas, your Wii Sports, and all the Mario and Mario adjacent games. The PS2, which was the titan in the gaming world at that time. I don't have enough fingers to count how many bangers were on that console. But Thane did make a video about the PS2, so I'll link it for you. The ironic thing in all of this is that as an adult, I find myself saying the exact same thing that would piss me off, making me a hypocrite. I mean, hell, I just wrote 2 paragraphs about why my era was the best one. Nostalgia can easily become a dick measuring contest between 2 oldies trying to defend why their era is the best one. I've seen lots of videos floating around on the YouTubes talking about how art and creativity in gaming is dead, and that everything we are getting nowadays is a soulless cash grab. While I do agree to some extent, I don't believe gaming as a whole is that way. But that got me thinking about my time. My time down here, with the Xboxes and the PS2s and the Wiis and the GameCubes. To me, there was a lot more creativity and presentation to almost every aspect of the gaming experience. The boot-up screens are iconic and way cooler than the boot-up screens we have now. The Xbox One is boring, the PS5 is less boring but still boring. The Switch just turns on. Buying physical games was way more of an experience back in the day. You'd get the new game from Walmart or whatever local game store you had, and while your mom and dad was driving you back home, you'd open it up and see this fat manual that you would read through and learn more about the game. Manuals are dead now. Sorry, kid. This leads me into the topic at hand, which is something that I messed with a ton of as a kid and still now because I'm a weirdo. And it's something I've seen die over the years. The lost art of video game title screens. Just as the console boot up was a gateway to teleport you into your gaming console, the title screen of a video game could do just that and more. Today, let's go on a journey through gaming's most artistic and creative title screens. One of the first title screens I really remember messing with as a kid was Super Mario 64's title screen. It's Mario's floating head. He's looking at me. And being Mario, oh, I can stretch his face. After you're done spending 10 minutes fondling Mario's face and contorting it in every which way, if you don't touch the controller and just leave it, Mario falls asleep and then it shows gameplay throughout different stages you will visit later in the game. Plus, you get the Mario theme playing in the background. It's such a goofy and entertaining title screen that is preparing you for what is to come. This type of title screen was very common back in the day. Not the messing of Mario's face, that was incredibly unique, but the trailer title screen, I like to call it. If you leave the title screen on, and then it just cuts to gameplay for you to preview your game. I did this with pretty much every game I had back in the day to see what would happen if I just left the game on. One that comes to mind is Lord of the Rings Return of the King. You get this epic gameplay trailer edited to Requiem for a Dream. This goes so hard and has no business being this epic. DK64 has a full-on animated rap that is freaking hilarious. You love it, I know you do, just admit it. People hated this rap back in the day, but I'm convinced we're closet fans. When that is finished, you get gameplay snippets to, once again, preview what you will get to do. The reason I say the DK rap is part of the title screen is because after the gameplay preview, the rap will loop back around. Jet Force Gemini was another fun one for me. We get a banger song with Juno, your main character, running infinitely down a hallway. But as you progress the game and unlock other characters, the title screen changes. Let's not forget one of the most iconic title screens ever with Ocarina of Time. You get these soft piano chords, and then in rolls the ocarina with you seeing Link and Epona riding all over Hyrule Field. You could put lots of Zelda game title screens here, a lot of them are really good, but for me, Ocarina is the most memorable. The Halo games have some banger title screens as well. Halo 1 plays the epic theme while the camera pans and shows you the Halo ring. Halo 2's title screen camera shows you cities and Covenant ships while playing one of the saddest and coolest Halo songs. Halo 3's is very similar to Halo 2's, a camera flying through rubble while the epic theme plays. When that piano rolls in, the emotions hit. Metal Gear Solid 3, you can manipulate the title screen by changing the camos and speeding up or slowing down the CQC moves. Gauntlet Dark Legacy shows these little character intros for all the base characters that you can select. Back in the day before YouTube video game music playlists, I would turn on Minecraft and just leave it with that simple and clean music playing in the background. Every time you'd boot up Minecraft, a different phrase would pop up. I'm not saying that Minecraft's title screen is a creative masterpiece, but it still does such a good job of bringing you into the world of Minecraft. Let's look at some of the most popular games right now and see their title screens. Fortnite. Call of Duty. To be fair, my favorite Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009, and that was a nothing burger of a title screen. Even some of the new Zelda title screens are just okay. I know what you're thinking. Why do title screens even matter when everybody just spams A until they get into the game? And why did they matter in the first place? Title screens originated with arcade games, kind of like an advertisement to get you to play the game. Along with the artwork of the cabinet, the sound effects and the title screen were what you could look at and hear before you decided to pop in your quarters. They honestly don't really matter in today's gaming atmosphere because you already have bought the game in order for you to even see the title screen. But they do matter to me. And to be honest, there are still some really good ones out there. Marvel Rivals has a cool title screen with a huge city in the background with flying cars moving through the air. Spider-Man 2 has a cool title screen with two Spider-Mans chilling on the side of a building. Xenoblade Chronicles has a killer title screen showing the Monado while the time of day changes. The creativity around title screens are still there, but are more subtle and probably not as emphasized as much as they once were, and that applies to a lot of aspects of gaming. I think the longer that I've spent working on this video and thinking about the topic, the more I've realized that gaming as a whole has changed drastically over the years. Lots of smaller, unnecessary details that I adored as a kid have faded away over time. Game manuals and inserts are replaced with season pass codes or empty space. Physical media is now slowly fading away. The average gaming title screen is pretty generic, and honestly, probably goes unnoticed by most gamers anyway. The whole exciting experience of going to the store and buying the latest video game is now replaced with me sitting in my chair with my cheeks out and clicking the buy button on my computer. Yes, I know I can go to Walmart and buy the latest title, but it just doesn't feel as good anymore. Maybe I'm just missing the idea of being a kid and how everything was exciting back then. But there is no denying that gaming has changed and will continue to change over the years. And honestly, I think it's a good thing. Games continue to get released and blow my mind every day with better graphics, more advanced physics, cool gameplay ideas, and so much more. Devs are always working hard behind the scenes to bring us amazing works of art, amazing art styles, incredible UI, epic soundtracks, unhinged level designs, and lots of awesome memories that we can make for years to come. Maybe title screens aren't a lost art. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough.